Good day. In this video, we'll show you how to get started with Xeoma on a Windows PC. Step 1. Visit felenasoft.com/Xeoma, then navigate to the download section. Here you'll find a list of Xeoma versions available for download. In most cases, you'll want the first option on the list, the latest Xeoma version for 64-bit operating systems. A beta version with new features currently in testing is also available if you're interested. After selecting the appropriate version, click Download. Step 2. Run the downloaded file. It contains both the server and client parts of Xeoma. The server part runs in the background, handling all the core functions, receiving video streams from cameras, performing analytics, and managing archive recordings. The client part is Xeoma's graphical interface, where you interact directly with the program on your screen. After launching the file, click the checkmark in the window that appears, and wait for the server part of the program to start. Step 3. Take a moment to look at the Xeoma Welcome window. If you need to connect to the Xeoma Cloud service, choose the first option and enter your account details. To have Xeoma automatically search for your local network for cameras, select the second option. If you'd like to set up Xeoma's server to run automatically at system startup, choose the last option. We'll cover Xeoma's installation options in more detail later. You can also close the Welcome window and move on to the next step. Step 4. Choose the appropriate Xeoma edition or activate your license. By default, Xeoma runs in trial mode, which lets you explore all Xeoma features, but your settings will reset every 8 hours. If you already have a license, you can activate it by going to Main Menu, Registration, Activate. Paste your license code in the sufficient field. Agree to the terms of use and click the checkmark. To use Xeoma for free, go to Main Menu, Registration, Switch Edition, and select Switch to the free edition in this same menu. You can also activate a trial of any other Xeoma edition to test them before purchasing. Step 5. Add a camera by clicking the plus icon at the bottom of the window and choosing one of the available options. Each option is explained in more detail in a separate tutorial video dedicated to camera setup. Step 6. Configure your cameras. Select one of the cameras in the main window, then click the gear icon at the bottom panel. In the configuration window, build the desired module chain and configure each module individually. We also have a detailed tutorial video on how to set up module chains in Xeoma. Step 7. Install Xeoma to auto start by navigating to Main Menu, Install. Install. If you enable the first option, auto-run the server part of Xeoma as a service, the server part of Xeoma will launch automatically when your computer starts, and it will also automatically restart in case of an unexpected shutdown. Additionally, a Xeoma shortcut will be created on your desktop. We recommend this option if continuous surveillance is important to you. By activating the second option, you will install the Xeoma client part. It will also launch automatically when your computer starts. The hidden mode option prevents the creation of a desktop shortcut. Note that enabling both the client auto-run and hidden mode simultaneously is not possible. Below these options, you can set or change the administrator password, and also activate Use Password for local host access. When this option is enabled, Xeoma will always ask for the password when starting on this computer. To activate this option, we strongly recommend copying the administrator password somewhere safe, as you'll need it the next time Xeoma launches. If you forget or lose the password, you can restore it using a console command. We'll cover this at the end of this video. You can also change Xeoma's installation folder, though we recommend leaving it at the default location. Once you've selected all the desired options, click the checkmark and wait for the installation to finish. Step 8. If your server has a Xeoma Standard or Xeoma Pro license activated, you can create an unlimited number of operator user accounts. Operator accounts are useful when you need to grant server access to someone else, but you don't want them to have full control, for example, to prevent them from deleting archives or changing settings. To create an operator account, navigate to Main Menu, Remote Access, Users. Click the Add button, enter the new user's name and desired password, then click the checkmark. Below this, you can configure user permissions for various features. Pay special attention to the section listing the cameras. Each camera has toggle switches that control access to specific camera-related options. Hover over the icons at the top of each column for hints on what each toggle controls. Switch the toggles if needed. Once you've finished configuring user settings, click the checkmark again. To log into the Xeoma server as this new user, use the user's password when launching the server locally or connecting remotely from another device. That's it. Xeoma is now fully set up and ready to use. If you want to connect to your Xeoma server remotely from another PC or via a mobile app, first launch Xeoma on your remote device. For PCs running Windows, Linux, or Mac OS, download Xeoma from our official website. For iOS devices, Xeoma is available in the App Store. For Android devices, you can download it from Google Play Store, alternative app stores like GetApps and App Gallery, or directly from Xeoma's official website. Next, enable remote access on your server. To do this, navigate to Main menu. Remote Access. Connect to on your server machine, click Show Password and turn remote access on, and then restart the server. The third step is to choose your preferred remote connection method. Xeoma offers 3 options for remote server access. Method 1. Connection by IP and password. This method suits situations when your server and remote device are connected to the same network, such as the same Wi-Fi, or if you purchased a public static IP address for the server from your internet provider. With a static IP address, you can connect to your Xeoma server from anywhere in the world. To connect to a server with this method, specify the server's IP address and the password of a desired user when starting the client side of Xeoma on a remote device, or go to the main menu, Remote Access, connect to and specify the credentials there. Method 2, P2P connection. This method also works both for connecting locally and remotely. To enable it, go to Main menu, Remote Access, P2P connection configuration on your server. Click Enable the P2P connection option. Wait for the connection to establish with the cloud P2P server, and copy the provided P2P address. On your remote device, enter this address along with the appropriate user password. Method 3, Remote connection via the repeater service. This option is a paid feature, but it offers a more stable connection than P2P. You can test it for free. Navigate to Main menu, Remote Access, Repeater setup on your server. Enable the repeater, and use the provided address and password to connect from your remote device. The trial period lasts for 10 minutes. If it suits you, you can purchase a repeater license on our official website and activate it in the repeater configuration menu by clicking on the subscription button. Note that the repeater connection is only available under the administrator account. If you need to update Xeoma, there are 3 ways you can do it. Method 1. Open Main menu. Information. Check for updates. If an update is available, click the checkmark and wait for the update to complete. Method 2. If the server isn't set to auto-start, close the Xeoma window, then simply download and launch the new Xeoma version. Your settings and licenses will be automatically restored. Method 3. If Xeoma server is set to auto-start, open Main menu, Install, Uninstall, and choose the option Uninstall except for archives and settings. Then, download the latest version of Xeoma from the official website and run it. Your settings and licenses will restore automatically. Finally, set the updated Xeoma version to auto-start again via Main menu, Install. Important note, make sure the server and client versions always match. Version mismatches may lead to unexpected issues. Therefore, if you're connecting remotely, we strongly recommend updating Xeoma on your remote devices as well after updating the server. Working with Xeoma via the command line deserves special attention. Xeoma supports many command line commands. You can find the complete list on our official website. Let's look at specific examples of using Xeoma through the command line. Open the command line, then drag and drop the Xeoma executable file downloaded from the official website directly into the command line window, or manually type its path. Next, add a space and then the key you wish to use. For example, the key install Corrado will install Xeoma's server part as a service to start automatically. The key start service will launch the server part, while stop service will stop it. Using the key show password will display your administrator password. Other keys allow you to activate licenses, change the server port, modify the administrator password, uninstall the program, and much more. If you encounter any issues when using Xeoma on Windows, please consult the troubleshooting section on our official website or reach out to Xeoma's free technical support service.